Hi, boys and girls, little artists everywhere. It's time for us to do the letter F. So here we go. I wore a flowered shirt, so maybe we'll start by drawing some flowers. I could not think of a color that started with the letter F. Maybe you will be able to think of one. So I am going to start with I've got a kind of a bright orange. I'm going to draw my capital F and make it kind of dark so that it will show up on my page, and I am working vertically, so up and down on my sketch pad, and by the time I get finished, I am going to have every letter of the alphabet, and I'm going to be able to share it with all my little friends who need help with learning their beginning sounds. Maybe you'll save yours for a sibling or a neighbor that you want to help them learn the alphabet and the sounds that each letter makes. So as you notice, the lowercase f and the uppercase F, the capital F, are the same height. They're both tall letters, but you can tell them apart because of the shape that they make. So here I have started, and you all know the F sound. It is just like flower. So I'm going to take up a pink, and I'm going to start by drawing a big flower right next to the baby F or the lowercase f. You know that the word case comes from the printer time when in a drawer, in a case, they would keep the capital letters in the top, and then below that, in the lower case, they would keep all the letters that were the baby letters, not the capital letters. And so that is where we got the word upper and lower case from. So you all may have just learned a little bit of history, and it came from the printing press. All right, so I've got my pink flower. I'm going to give it a yellow center. The next thing that comes to my mind, I've got one right here, is a little fan. So something that you fan yourself with. You could draw an electric fan if you wanted, but I'm just going to draw a green fan coming out. Give it a little handle, maybe put some little designs on it. Remember, you can always pause the video if you'd like to. I am also going to take my purple, and I am going to draw a fence going across next to the capital F. I'm going to make mine kind of a picket fence looking thing with points at the top, and I'm just going to leave it white. But there I've got a fence going, and maybe I'll put a little green grass growing at the bottom of the fence. I could put my flowers there. Now, what country are you from? Which flag would you like to draw? I am going to draw the American flag, starting with a blue background. And I'm going to leave little white spaces to represent the stars for the United States of America flag. And just kind of do little scribbles there. And then I'm going to take my red and draw some stripes that go out to represent a flag. Now, if you listen to the sounds in the word flag, you'll hear You've got the L sound right after that. If you want to write out the word flag, I'll make mine kind of wavy, and I'll take my black and give it a nice flag pole coming down. Let me go back and draw in some of my red stripes. I don't know if I have 13, but that's okay. It will still represent the red, white, and blue American flag. You might be drawing a flag from another country. All right, let's draw. I'm going to take a orange, and I'm going to draw a fish at the bottom. That'll kind of be a goldfish. Maybe I'll do a school of a few little fish down at the bottom. A school of fish is a word that we use to represent a lot of fish. It's called a collective noun because it's a collection of fish. All right, so I've got some orange fish down here. I drew 3 of them. How many fish are you going to draw? All right, now let's draw some fruit. How about some fruit? Can you hear the sounds in there? The FR for root. Let's see. I'm going to start with a bunch of grapes. Grapes are kind of, usually they're pictured kind of shaped in a triangle shape. Lots of purple grapes there. You could draw green grapes. I'm going to draw a banana so it will represent not just grapes, because that's the wrong sound, but it will represent all of fruit. Okay, let's take our red and draw an apple. And apple's shaped kind of like a heart with a flat bottom. And then I'll draw an orange so that all the fruits will be. And I'll take my green and put the little leaves on there. I'm just going to kind of scribble some leaves on there. All right, we could do, hey, what about a frying pan? That would be with a kind of a gray pencil or marker or whatever you've got that you're using to draw. And I'm just going to draw a frying pan there. And then underneath that frying pan, I'm going to put the fire from a stove. Fire starts with that, so that's going to be that orange. And I'm going to put some of the light blue in there to make the flame. And of course, some yellow. Look at me holding all my colors at one time. That kind of makes it easy to kind of grab what you want. Maybe I'll put a fried egg like we did for the sound. I'll put a fried egg in there in the frying pan so that you'll know what is frying up in the pan. A fried egg. I'll take my gray again and color in the background. What have I forgotten? Can you all think of anything else that you would like to draw with a, for the F, how about a fiddle? How about a fiddle? I'm going to take my brown, and a fiddle is kind of shaped like a, I don't know, a figure eight, like a guitar. But a fiddle is just a smaller one, and it has a bow going across it, so I'll draw that little instrument and maybe do those strings coming down. I don't know, I didn't do that great of a job with my fiddle, but there's my fiddle. And I don't know, can y'all think of anything else? If you can, let me know. In the meantime, here is my big reveal of the F letter, F, and words that start with a sound. There they are. Until next time, boys and girls, keep drawing, keep smiling, and keep being kind to one another. Bye-bye.